Welcome back, guys. We are going to jump into a new legendary campaign. So we've had a new patch which has balanced the artillery again. So I think this is the fourth artillery balance we've gone through now. But hopefully it's been brought in line with the rest of the unit types. So to test it out, we're going to try to do a no artillery run, because normally you would need artillery to counter the enemy artillery. So in theory, if the enemy artillery isn't that powerful anymore, we might be able to beat it without our own. But I am going to be playing on legendary, so we'll see. I've unlocked this army with the British that looks really cool. Fire damage received minus 40%. So I really want to try it out. Reservist costs almost double, so it's quite a big penalty, but 40% less damage received. That sounds awesome, that does. So we're going to try it out. Problem is, it only starts with 3 units, and one of them is a subsidy recruit, which is garbage. So it's going to be a really tough start, and we'll just see how we get on. So we're going to put it on the maximum difficulty setting, and let's go. Right, so we've got heavy infantry effectiveness. I don't really intend on using any heavy infantry. I'm just going to be using musketmen. So infantry morale with 1st Dragoons. Perfect. So what do we need? Convoys and encampments. So it would have been nice. Sorry, it would have been nice if that was settlements and slums, but we can deal with this. Okay. So we've got 2 convoys quite close here. An encampment there. We've got 2 more up here, so if we just go north and then we need 1 more convoy. The next one is miles away though. Jesus, where is the next one? So 2 down there, 1 there. Yeah. It's a bit of a nightmare. You've got 3 encampments down here as well. Yeah, this is going to be tricky to get. Maybe if I go 1 and then 1, 2, 3, and then I still need 1 more though, don't I? Oh no, I've got 2. So 1, 2, and then get this encampment. Then I can come down here and get them 3 encampments. And then I can get 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go up this way, around here, and then down that way. But before we do that, we're going to fight a battle. So provisions might actually be useful in the very beginning, because we've got a lot of running we need to do. Go on, I'll take the money. The old faithful money. Right, so they've got double cavalry. If we just line up somewhere in these trees, maybe across here actually. Yeah, I think across here will be fine. Maybe here. We'll have a look. I don't know why he hasn't come over here. Right. So they've got Fusiliers on the left. So yeah, let's do this. Let's see if we can make it across here. Subsidy recruits are lagging behind. These are coming in quite close. Didn't quite manage to rout him, unfortunately. Now the cavalry are coming in. Quickly finish him off. I think. Is he already running? Yeah. Okay. Nice and easy first battle. I apparently have frozen the game somehow. Oh, no I hadn't. I just hadn't clicked the button. Thought the game had frozen. Okay, so we've got a bit of plunder. Gonna take some more because we need the ammunition as well. So we're gonna quickly visit this village and buy ourselves some units, so we could do with actually getting this British foot. That would be quite helpful. So we need, what was it, 1,012. So we're not going to use that. We kind of want these eventually, but we're so close. 1,012 we need. So I either sell, I think I'm just going to sell this. And then we've got ourselves British foot. So it's going to be a little bit more expensive to open up a new brigade, 375. And then we're going to have to start looking for some more recruits to put in here. So we need quite a lot of money. We're going to need like close to £1,000. Let's put that on him. Let's put them both on him. Okay. So he still needs a gun. We don't really need these glass grenades on him because I don't think they're that useful. But we do want them for events, so we aren't going to sell them. Do we want to buy anything? We can buy some provisions. Go on, I'm going to buy some provisions. And then we are going to start making our way up. Ooh. Got a couple of items. So ideally we want to put the spontoons on him, so let's take the grenades off. And then we've got morale and stamina. Surprised they didn't take the road there. Right, we can delay the HQ by a week. Definitely take that. I don't particularly like this, but we need to do it for the objective, so neither of them are particularly good. One costs ammo, the other one costs gold. Let's just do the one that costs gold. Neither of them are really going to have much effect in the long run, to be fair. Right, hopefully I can get this battle without having to use too much. Oh, this could be bad, this could. This is risky. A valorous display. Melee damage and veterancy. Morale damage, movement speed. So I'm probably going to go for the veterancy. It's early on in the game, so all the bits of veterancy are going to help. Okay, I don't know. I haven't got anything. I haven't got any worn uniforms or anything for this outpost, but there's a chance that there might be something in there. So let's have a quick look while we're here. Right. So we would need an officer to get a light cav. I can't swap a level 3 officer for a light cav, it's just not happening. Although, right, since I'm up here, we may as well get these while we're up here. And I want to have a look in here to get this provisions anyway, so let's make our way this way, up to there and around. So I didn't quite follow the plan. Let's see if there's a noble estate. There is. Is there any cheap officers? There is. So we could use that cheap officer to get ourselves a light cav. Right, happy days. A tough enemy field army? No, I don't think so. Ah well, lost some men. Right. Let's quickly go get this, just in case it's some valuable information, which it isn't, unfortunately. So we can get reservists for provisions, and we're close to the place where we're going to get cheap provisions, so that'll do me. Seeing as we're going to be struggling for reservists. Right, there was an enemy coming straight in at us there. We need too much money to be able to get this. We've got nowhere near enough money, unfortunately. Go on, let's buy them all while they're cheap. And then... oh, it's going to be a real tough battle, that is. I want this light cav from in here. Oh, didn't want to run that way, I wanted to run this way. But let's have a look. So they've got 2 cavalry units, and they're both volunteers, so they've got high morale. German Fusiliers, and French Fusiliers. This is going to be a almost impossible battle to win, I reckon. But we can give it a go and see how it looks, and then we might end up just having to run away from it. It would be useful if I could get the victory, because then we could start snowballing. But I'm highly doubtful that we'll be able to. Now we have got the minus 40% damage reduction that might come into effect, I don't know. But I haven't exactly got a great army. He's still got bloody warm muskets. Right. Just trying to think if there's a decent place to line up. No real decent place. Yeah, there is no real decent place. What about if I try and just come across here? We could... ah, here. That's a nice long line of cover. Let's go there. I really don't know what the plan is here. We've got a load of decent cover though. Excuse me. This is the only guy who hasn't got fantastic cover, but I think we might do alright. I don't know. We need to make sure these dragoons die. But I can't control that. Because I haven't got anything really that can kill them without them charging into me, so the ball is in their court. So I'm not really going to be able to go in and shatter them once they start fleeing, because I've only got a general for running out, not a cavalry unit, and they've got 2 cavalry units, so this is going to be a bit awkward, having to keep breaking them and then they're going to keep returning, and then I have to keep doing that over and over again, I would have thought. The problem is, if I stay here, I've got a short range gun, he's going to outrange me. So let's drop back and then move forward once he starts shooting. Right, I could try using the grenades, or I could run in and charge at him. Obviously, if I charge at him, I'm going to be in a pretty vulnerable position. Oh, these look like they're actually coming in. Yeah, these look like they're coming in. So let's stick on the bayonets. Okay, so he is going to return, but at least we've got him routed for now. See if we can throw a grenade up here. Let's get him moved over to here. He's coming in at what looks like the British foot. So let's get the bayonet put on. Oh, I don't really want to move. Oh, damn. Hit it off if I press the right button. Okay. He's shooting in there. Oh, damn. I didn't fire with him. It's a mistake. That was a mistake. Right, he has thrown the grenade. So let's throw another. Okay, we've done a significant amount of damage there. So let's charge in, see if we can finish him off. We won't be able to properly finish him off, but we'll be able to get him running. I mean, we might be able to properly finish him off. Too risky. Too risky. Okay, ideally, I charge in here. Take him out. Okay, that's him dealt with. Should we try and take him out, or should we... Yeah, because we're going to have 3 people firing at him now, so let's see if we can take him out. Let's just fire from here. Ideally, I want to actually move a little bit closer, but it's just a bit awkward. Need to take the bayonet off here. So I'm kind of sacrificing the Grens a little bit here, because these Dragoons are going to come in and rout them. Yeah, they are going to recover as well quite easily, so that was probably not worth it. I've thrown away one of my units and I didn't even get rid of one of theirs really. So I'm now going to be in danger over here, so I'm going to have to turn. Got to remember to make sure we don't get flanked. Okay, he'll easily deal with that charge there. Okay, he'll be back in the fight in a second. Might just finish off this recruit actually. And I might even chase him with the general. Although that is a bit risky. We've got this unit here that's flanking us. Oh, the Grenadiers now back. Go on, I may as well shoot at him. Get the musketeer facing this way. Oops, didn't mean to charge, just wanted to fire. I don't actually need to charge there, so let's not bother. Okay, how are we doing here? Let's just come down and make sure these don't rout. He can do with... Or shall I try and... Yeah, let's try and finish this guy off, actually. We need to get rid of him, so then we can focus on him. Let's come a bit closer. I think he's going to be fine here. That'll do for now. Okay, we've managed to rout him permanently, so let's go and rout him. Oh, we've lost the officer. Oh, come on. He wasn't even aiming at me. He was aiming over here. Oh, God. Level 3 officer as well. Flaming hell. How's that happened? He wasn't even aiming at me. Well, that put a dampener on a otherwise successful mission. Yeah, that was a huge shame. I've got him routed. Never good to lose a level 3 officer this early in the game. So I'm going to be officerless for quite a while. Because I was going to trade the other officer I got for a light cav, and I'm still going to do that, so... Look at this mess. Oh, I'm nowhere bloody near him. Why is he engaging? Must be because he's all in a funny shape. Well, we won the battle anyway. Even though we lost our level 3 officer, at least we won the battle. Hopefully we can get a worn uniform, which this might be able to trade with me. No worn uniform. Gutted. Okay. Yeah, that was painful, that was. That was painful. Alright, let's open this. We need more recruits, but that'll do for now. What are they? British foot, so let's take it off him, put that on him. And then, what have we got here? Stamina. So he needs the stamina really. What's this? Morale, damage and movement speed. Yeah. Let's just do that. And then I need 540. So we will be able to get it. That's nice. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit better. Let's have a quick look in here. We need reservists to delay the HQ. That is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Oh, it's almost worth leaving this available to be able to do it later on, but am I ever going to come back this direction? We just haven't got the reservists to afford. Oh, it feels so bad to not do this. But we can't. It's only a provincial cav, unfortunately. I was hoping for something more, something better. Okay, so we've got to make our way down here now. So we could come and get this herd, but I don't know, it's not really that useful. Oh, nice. So getting that one earlier has just let us get another one. Right, so we've come across another enemy. We're a little bit weakened, but I think we'll be okay. We need to win this battle so we can get some reservists. Yeah, we're matching them now. I feel much more confident. Let's see. We've got decent cover right in front of us. That's fantastic. Not sure about leaving a recruit on the end. Just leave him there for now. We can move him forward if he needs to. So we've got a couple of cav. So, because they've got 3 cav, still don't want to use mine until we've killed theirs. So the good thing is they are coming forward, so we can sit in nice heavy cover. Right, I'm going to have the same problem as before. My muskets are going to be shorter than his range, so let's back up. This guy's also got short muskets, but there's nothing we can do about that. Wrong one. Let's click on him. Right, I do want to come round and threaten the flank, but I don't think it's the right idea. Not with their cavalry lurking. And these have only got recruits on this side, so really I need to bring my officer over to make sure these recruits don't fall while these pair are trying to deal with him. Could do with maybe sending the cavalry in to get him to rout, but I'll get ganked by his cavalry if I do that. Just don't think it's worth it. Is he even shooting? He's bloody not. Oh dear. It's so easy to miss the fact that you're just a couple of millimeters out of range. Right, at the moment we're looking alright. We're going to break him and we're going to break him. Then that's probably going to trigger the cavalry to come in at us, which is good because once we've dealt with the cavalry we can then counter-attack with our own. Interesting, they're coming in for a charge. I have to admit, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming at all. Hope if I remembered to put the bayonets on. Right, so our general looks like he's going to be okay. I can't see me being able to chase him down. No, because... Oh, their cavalry's actually going that way. That's interesting. I think, anyway. Yeah, their cavalry's going that way, which is great for us, because that means we can chase him down. Our general's struggling, so we're just going to pull him back. Oh, he did actually meet him there, which is a shame. Let's see if we can just turn around. Yeah, let him get the charge in here. Are we going to be able to finish him off? No, we're not. That's a shame. Yeah, that's a huge shame. So we're probably going to lose the cavalry now. He's coming in over here. Don't want to shoot at him. Shoot at him. Oops. It's interesting. He's going that way. He's going that way. Okay, are these still not broken? Jesus Christ. Let's see if we can rally the cav. Don't think we're going to need to, but just in case. Ah, the subsidy recruits are not going to survive. Oh, the general managed to rescue the situation. He needs chasing down, so unfortunately the redcoats, the recruits, they are routing. Right. I think it's probably a good idea to charge in here. Then we need to attack him, and it looks like everything else is looking fine now. Oops. I assume he's not going to rout, not going to recover, but could be wrong. Let's see if we can get a charge in to make 100% sure. It's close, but not quite there, unfortunately. Appreciate it if you stopped running forward. What are you doing? Nice, we got the victory. So we are starting the snowball effect now. So things should start getting a bit easier, but we are going to be expecting a field army to come in on day 60, so we need to prepare for that. Okay, so we need reservists. That's going to be the main thing that we need to be doing in this campaign, which is a bit weird for me because I always go for money and ammo. So it's going to be strange going for reservists all the time. I'm going to have to remember to... Oh dear, we're still miles away from getting the amount we need. I need to keep remembering to top up my ammo then. So let's take this off here so we can put the cavalry up. We actually want... Oh, then again, red code recruits and subsidy recruits. Not going to be much difference between the two, I don't think. It's a shame we've got 2 cannons and we're not doing artillery. Movement speed and stamina, we can sell that. We've got a horse. What is it? Charge and movement speed, okay. Right, so we do need... Oh, look at this. Got another unit coming in. Now, I'm not prepared to fight him at the moment, so let's just carry on running. We are going to need to pay for this, but just one will do for now. Can't really sell stuff here because it sells for a terrible price. Ideally, we get a cheap one of these. He's not exactly cheap. Look at that. Officers unenlistable. He's not cheap, but we need one, so we don't know when the next noble estate's going to come along, so we're going to have to get it. It's a shame that we can't sell stuff here, but it's just not viable, really. We could do with coming down and getting this, but also coming down and getting this. I think I'm going to follow the road, get this one first. I'm expecting someone to be on this road, a patrol. Provisions is never a bad thing, horses is never a bad thing. We kind of need the pelts to sell anyway, and the provisions are nice, so... Oh, I don't want to do this. Right. Yeah, that was crap, that was. Okay, day 60, here he is. The big bad wolf. We've got enough provisions to outrun him for a while. But, how long can you outrun someone for? That's the thing. We could go for the cavalry stuff and make him the cavalry commander, or we can go for this infantry accuracy. Let's go for the infantry accuracy. So we're gonna just try to outrun him. This might be a problem. Oh, where are you going? What on earth is that? Right, so we can buy a level 3 officer, so let's do it. We've got ourselves the reward, which is a dragoon unit, which is fantastic. And we got ourselves accuracy, charge, reload. I don't like veterancy -10 though. What on earth is that? Accuracy and reload are nice, but worse melee and stamina, and yeah, bit of a weird combination that is. A weird combination. Right, what do I want to do with this guy? So I could turn him into Hessian Cav. I think that's what I might do with him. Because if I didn't do that, then I'd be going... Yeah. Yeah, let's do cavalry. So he needs to be 6. And then 7. That's bloody expensive, that is. 6 to go from recruit to subsidy provincial. What on earth? Why does it cost that much? That can't be right. That can't. That is ridiculous. I think that needs changing. Okay. Well, I am getting quite tired. So I think we're going to call it a day for this episode. But it's been a pretty successful start so far. And then in the next one, we're going to start looking for... What are we doing? We're looking for a place to sell this stuff, basically. Oh, perfect. We've got one here. Trade hub. So we're going to come down here, get this stuff. Come up here, go to the trade hub. And then probably fight this unit that's chasing us. And do all that good stuff. So yeah, not a bad start. Hope you enjoyed it. Join me again in the next one, where hopefully we'll continue our good start. Right, cheers for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.